In this video, I'm going to talk about how Midsouth can help you find the right load and save money with your loads. Hey guys, Gavin here from ultimatereloader.com. In this video, I'm going to focus primarily on Aeromatch from Hornady and specifically some exclusives that Midsouth has for Aeromatch. So what is Aeromatch? Aeromatch is a lineup that has popular profiles that are not going to require from scratch load development. If you have an existing profile that you're using from another load, you're going to be able to basically seamlessly take that load data and use it with Aeromatch. Built in small production batches, aimed at affordability, and also the goal is to have these things on the shelf, right? Some of these shortages are really affecting shooters, and Hornady has worked really hard not only to build these popular profiles, but also to make sure that they're available. So we recently got our hands on some 105 grain Aeromatch for 6mm, and we put that to test in our 6x47, which was a complete build that you're going to want to see here on the channel. We're talking about a bat hammerhead. We had a Krieger 1 7.5 blank, Woox Furiosa Ultra. This is like the ultimate PRS build, and man, this thing is an absolute laser beam. When F-Class John was working up a load, he saw at a 36.5 grain charge weight a group down at 0.120. This is the kind of performance that you really hope for and that you strive for, and the fact that this was achieved with economy in mind is totally mind-blowing. So how has Midsouth worked with Hornady for some exclusives? The first is 25 count sample packs. If you're looking at load development, one of the strategies that I've taken recently, there's really two things. One is swapping muzzle devices. Take off the suppressor, put on a brake, or vice versa. That gives you a different barrel tune instantly. But I've also had great results with swapping out SKUs, right? For what I'm using. It could be Burger in one case at one weight, it could be Hornady in another case at a different weight. Sometimes it's the same exact lineup, just a different grain weight. And I've seen huge differences right off the bat with very little load development. If you start with the 25 count sample pack, that's going to allow you to try a bunch of different loads without spending a bunch of money. And Aeromatch is a great example of what you'll find at Midsouth to do this type of load development. But it's not just Aeromatch. Sierra has jumped on board. Sample packs are now available for Match King X, which is awesome. We recently tested these, got absolutely phenomenal results. You can see the group there. Great performance and a really great hybrid expanding load that you can use for hunting, you can use for match. It's really something that is great across the board. So if you're interested in MKX, Midsouth also has you covered there with sample packs. In addition to sample packs, you can also get Aeromatch in bulk packaging. So let's take a particular example here. 6.5mm, 140 grain HPBT. If you get them in the boxes, you're going to pay more. In fact, you're going to save about 15% if you go over to the bulk packaging. So if you don't need the pretty boxes, the Midsouth bulk packaging, which there are a lot of different varieties of, is definitely the way to go. So let's take one other example. If you're loading 308 and you're looking at 220 grain HPBT Aeromatch, you can get that either in the 25 count sample pack, which might be a great way to get started, try out a load, see what kind of accuracy and velocity that you're going to get. And if you like that, order the 100 count bulk pack. Again, you're going to save money because you're not paying for the boxes. So that's an example of the kind of variety that you're going to find. The sample packs are great for load development. The bulk packs are going to be great for savings. Aeromatch is all about savings from the get-go. So I hope that you find this useful. If you want details, click on that first link in the video description. We've got an article where we'll discuss all of these different offerings and products in much more detail. Also, make sure that you're signed up for our newsletter because there's a lot of cool things that you'll find there. Thank you very much for watching. That concludes this video, and that means it's time to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're watching Ultimate Reloader on TV and want to take advantage of free resources, exclusives, and hot deals, just hold your camera phone up to the QR code, tap on the link, fill out the information, boom, you're getting Ultimate Reloader emails. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, where we've got unrestricted content, and Instagram. Make sure to follow us on all those channels. Ultimate Reloader also has a commercial solutions division serving law enforcement, the military, and the gun industry. We have some unique capabilities, including a comprehensive suite of recoil testing and evaluation capabilities, trigger profiling, and more. Thanks again for watching.